Hey viewers, this is the end of day 2 of a very long process of covering wings with fabric. I'm considering this the end of my day 1 because I spent most of day 1 straightening wires, cutting out foam, and watching at least 3 to 4 hours of the Olympics. So I actually didn't get a lot done on the end of day 1, so that's why I'm considering this the day 1 ending, even though it's day 2. But anyway, I have 3 kind of tips that I've come across while making these wings that hopefully you will not have to come across and just watch this video and be like, okay, I won't have to deal with this because she told me to watch out. So tip number 1 is hangers. So I bought my hangers at Walmart and they're really cheap and they're awesome. They're actually the only metal hangers I could find. But they have this like little plastic coating on them, which you see here, which was really cool at first. I'm like, hey, I don't have to worry about my hangers ever rusting and ruining my feathers. The phone's ringing. Oh well, it's probably not for me anyway. But yeah, it's kind of annoying because when you're straightening out the wires, it moves, it comes off, and it made it really hard for me to use my pliers to straighten them. So I really recommend that if you do this yourself, really look hard to try to find just metal wires, because as you can kind of see anyway, it's a lot thinner, just the metal versus this. And when you glue it on the back of your wings, it makes it probably a better seamless line than this kind of bulky white one would probably, well, what it looks like online. It doesn't look too bad, I don't mind it, but just, that's the first tip. Second tip I have is you need a lot of fabric for your feathers, because you end up covering for your first layer of secondary and primary wings. You're covering them back and front with fabric, and I made mine pretty wide and really long. So I bought 7 yards initially, which I thought, oh, that's plenty of fabric, but it wasn't. I ended up probably using about 9 to 10 yards. I had to go back and get more fabric, and unfortunately I didn't have the same fabric that I initially started with, so I had to get felt, which was the closest fabric they had to my color fabric, which was really cool. I thought it gave a cool dimension, so I'm not upset, but it just was like, I had to go there, and I was like really rocking the feathers and had like leave and get more fabric. So I'll show you what that looks like actually. This is the one with felt on it, but you can see it's double coated. Can't quite see, you can kind of see the line there with the hanger, but I imagine, like I said, if it was smaller it'd be a better line. But with the felt you can't really see it. With the other fabric you probably could. Not probably, you can. I can see it now. The tip 3 that I have, oh yeah, about the gluing. In Sunnybrook 1's tutorial, she's just gluing fabric upon fabric, and she's gluing it by using this paint. It's like a flat paint, it's a latex paint. And she's using that, she's coating like both sides of the fabric and gluing them together that way. I did the same method, but unfortunately I had a median, and my median was foam. And as a lot of us know, foam is super absorbent. So like, as soon as I instantly put it on there, it just like sucked it away. So it didn't really stick my fabric to my feathers very well at all. Especially the ones with the fleece on it, or not fleece, it's the, well, whatever. I'm totally spacing what it's called. I just said like 2 seconds ago. Felt. Because felt absorbs a lot of... I got an email. Sorry, I'm really distracted today. So just make sure that if you were to do this yourself, I would actually just use gesso. It's more expensive, but it's going to save you a lot more time, because now I have to go over all of my feathers, and I have 40 of them, or almost 50, and basically hand glue or hot glue all of the seams down to make it so it's not going to like flip up when I'm moving them. So just save yourself some time and just go ahead and buy the gesso, or I guess that you could probably use any type of glue. Just make sure it's going to be good for foam. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've gotten done. Like I said, it was a really time-consuming process, so I've only managed to get the bottom part of my feathers done, but I think I did a really good job, and I'm really proud of where I am right now. So let's go ahead and show you. Alright, so right now I have just one of my feathers kind of laid out. It's pretty long. I don't have, my arm's about 29 inches, so I have to make it a little bit smaller. But as you can see, I put like the alligator clips on top of the secondaries, and if you get really close, you can see that I have some of the felt ones and the original fabric ones put together. I kind of just, like, you know, put every other one felt, that way it looks a little bit better and not so blocky. But I like it. I said it adds dimension, and I think it looks really cool. Up here on my very first wing, I made it silver, which the silver I used was crap. So I had to go back over and make a lot of touch-ups because it bubbled really bad. But I think it looks really cool. The reason why I chose silver was because since she's kind of an Arctic battle bird, I kind of thought it'd be cool to have her first wing be kind of a sword. So that's kind of what I'm trying to resemble in this, but we'll see if I get that across. As you can see over here, more feathers. More feathers. The white ones feathers are just my templates, which I have named or labeled, not really named, which one they are. And another tip for you guys is be excessive about labeling, because it saved me so much time to know like how many I needed of each, which ones were each. Okay, if I had F, how do I do the mirror image of F? Like for the fabric, for the foam, for anything I could possibly label, I labeled it, and it really saved me a lot of time, and I didn't mess up at all. So if you didn't or don't do that, I can imagine you just making a lot of mistakes and wasting fabric because you're not keeping track of feathers you have done. So those are basically all the tips I have for you guys. Hopefully they'll help you guys help you guys for your wings if you manage to do these. But I hope to get the wings done soon. I know I said my video to be kind of scattered, but I got everything I needed for my wings now, so I really want to just like bust through them and get them done and then show you guys what they look like. So I hope that the next video I have will have the second layer of wings, and maybe I'll start making the arm piece that will be attaching the real feathers onto, which will be the last step. So just keep updated, and hopefully I have that video on in the near week. So thanks for watching.